So if the query says retrieve the details from both the tables. Retrieve the details from both the tables. So I should write the query same select star from the this one veg comma non-veg, veg comma non-veg, where veg dot age is equal to non-veg dot age, and here I have given plus because we have to retrieve the details from veg table, and those details are the matched records and unmatched records. I want to retrieve the matched records and unmatched records of left table. So I have to compare this left table with right table. So I have given plus to the right table. So what happens then? The left table will jump into left right table and it will compare which are the matched records and unmatched records. For example, so here I'm having the right table, non-matched table, right table. So here I'm having few records like Muni 94, Sangu 22, and then Ganga 28, Charan 20, and then Madhu 96. Do we have Muni 94 in vegetable?
No.
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 Mm, no, it's not there. Sangu 22,
No.
No.
this is also no. Ganga 28,
Yes.
Ganga 28, present. Charan 20,
No.
Madhu 96.
Yes.
So from these left table, Priya, Pavan, sorry, yes, Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched. These three are not there in this table two, but only Madhu and Ganga are present. So I'll repeat. Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched. We don't have these three records in table two, but we have just Madhu and Ganga. So the output will be Madhu 96, Madhu 96, because Madhu 96 and Madhu Ganga. So these are the matched records. These are the matched records from both the tables, and Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched records of left table. I'll repeat. Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are matched records because these two records are present in both the tables, and Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched records. We don't have these records in table 2. And this is the unmatched record. These Madhu 96 and Ganga 28 are the matched records of left table. So this will be given from both two. Madhu 96 from both the table, which are matched, but Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched records. Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched records of left table. So that will be displayed in the left side table, that is west table. And in the right table, it will be null because we are not trying to retrieve the unmatched records of right table. We are trying to retrieve the unmatched records of left table. So this will be the output. And if it is a right table, once again, I'll repeat. So this is that left outer join. If it is left outer join, it is used to retrieve the data, and those data are matched records and unmatched records by comparing with the right table. We have to retrieve the data from left table, which are matched and unmatched. And how can we identify which one is matched and which one is unmatched? By comparing that with the right table. So that's why we have to give plus to the right table. So this the left table will jump into right table and it will compare which are the matched records and which are the unmatched records. And according to these two examples, Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are the matched records from both the tables, especially from the right table, from the left table. I'll repeat, Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are the two records which are matched from left table, and Priya, Pavan, Nayak are unmatched. It's not there in the right table. Priya, Pavan, Nayak are not present in the right table. So these are called as unmatched records. And all these matched records and unmatched records will be displayed as a result. So we don't use this, but this is just an example how this might will work. So this is a left outer join. And then coming to the right outer join. right outer join. If the query says same, details of the employees, details of the employees from both the tables, but unmatched records and matched records. So we are using right outer join. Right outer join. It is used to obtain unmatched records of right table along with matched records. It is used to obtain unmatched records of right table along with matched records. So again, same thing. Right table. And the syntax will be like this. So select star from from veg, comma, non-veg. So details of the tables, and those tables are veg table and non-veg table. And here veg dot age plus non-veg dot age, because this time we are trying to retrieve the data from right table, and those data are matched one and unmatched record, both matched and unmatched. So I want to retrieve the data from I want to retrieve the data from non-veg table, and those data should be matched and unmatched. So how can we identify that? By comparing the right table with the left table. If it is left table, if it is left outer join, we have to add plus to the right, so that this left table will jump into right, and it will identify which are the matched and which are the unmatched. But if we want the records from right table, both unmatched and matched records, we have to add plus to the wedge table, which means left table. We have to add plus to the wedge table or left table. So this right table will jump into left table, and it will identify which are the matched records from left table and unmatched records of left table. So we'll see. So same again. So Ganga 28, Madhu 96 are the matched records of right table. We have the same from both the left table and right table. This is common. The matched records. Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are the matched records. And unmatched records. Muni, it's not there in this vegetable. Sangu, it's not there in this vegetable. And Charan, it is also not there in this vegetable. So the output will be like this. Madhu 90, this is 96, not 95. This is 96. 96 and 96. 96. So Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are both the matched records of right table. These are the matched records of right table. And coming to the unmatched records, Madhu 96 unmatched, Charan 25, 26 unmatched, Sangu also unmatched. One second. So Muni not matched, Sangu not matched, Charan not matched. Ganga, Madhu are matched. So Ganga, Madhu are matched records. Muni, Sangu, Charan are unmatched records of right table. So that will be displayed in the right side. And in the left side, it will be null, because we are trying to retrieve the data which are unmatched from right table. So this is the output for, this will be the output for right outer join. And if it is full, it is used to obtain unmatched records of both left and right table along with matched records. I'll repeat, full outer join. It is used to obtain unmatched records of both the tables, that is left and right, along with the matched records. Same output, this is the left table and this is the right table. So the output will be Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are the matched records of both left and right. And first, the unmatched records of left table will be written in the left side table. I'll repeat. The unmatched records of left table will be displayed in the left table itself, and in the right side it will be null. And after that, the unmatched records of right table, because already we have written the matched records, and the unmatched records of right table will be written at the right side, and in the left side it will be null. So I'll repeat. So this is the full outer join. This is left table and this is the right table. So left table. First, it will be displayed the matched records. Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are the matched records from both the tables. Madhu 96, Ganga 28 are the matched records of both left and right table. And Priya, Pavan, Nayak are the unmatched records of left table. So that will be displayed in the left side of the table. Priya, Pavan, Nayak are the unmatched records of left table, and in the right side, it will be null. It will be null because we are not trying to retrieve the records from right table first. We are trying to retrieve the records from left table first because we have left table, left outer join, right outer join, and then full outer join. So this is the output for on the basis of left outer join, and then coming to the right outer join. Already we have the matched records Madhu and Ganga, and the unmatched records of right table Muni, Sangu, and Charan, which will be written in the right side of the table, and in the left side of that it will be null, 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 null. So this is full. This is outer join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. We don't use this anywhere, but this is just an example. How this outer join will work. Is it clear? Nitya, Sai, Sonia, Teju, Yamini.
It's clear.
You have to focus on inner join, not completely, but partially. But you have to give complete focus on self join. So we have done with the cross join or Cartesian join, inner join or equijoin. The third one, outer join, and from that outer join, left, right, and full outer join, the third one. And the fourth one, natural join. Done with all four, but we don't, these four are not that much recommended unless it is required. And if it is required, we might jump to inner join. We can completely skip cross, we can completely skip natural, and then outer join. But if they ask any questions based on these topics, you have to answer how this one will work. What is natural, what is cross, what is left, what is right, what is full, what is this one inner join, equijoin. So you have to answer. For that sake, I have given the example. And apart from these four, the only one which is left is self. Self join. Any idea what is self join? Self join. Self join. Any idea? Self join. So joining the same table or joining by itself is called as self join. So self join says joining the same table or joining by itself is called as self join. See, you have to pay a very good attention for this one. This is little confusing. This is little confusing if you don't pay a good attention. So self join says joining the same table or joining by itself is known as self join. Again, we have two syntax, Oracle and ANSI. Oracle and ANSI. If it is Oracle, select from where, and here also we have little different. Select the column name or expression from table name 1, T1, table name 2, T2. I repeat, table name 1, employee name, and T1, the reference of employee name, as E1, table name 2, department table, and the reference of department table, D2. I'll explain once again. So join the same table, joining the same table. If I want to give an example, select star from EMP. So I have Smith. I have Smith here, and he is reporting to 7902. 7902, that is Ford. So who is employee here? Who is manager here? Who is employee and who is?
Smith is employed. Smith is employed.
So Smith, yes, Smith
Ford
is
is
employee and he is reporting to Ford. So Ford is manager. Ford is manager. But still, can I say Ford is still employee?
yes.
And to whom Ford is reporting? To whom Ford is reporting? He is reporting to 7566 and 7566 is Jones. So
Jones.
now Ford is the employee. Ford is the employee, but he is reporting to Jones. So Jones is a manager now. Jones is a manager. Now, John might be the manager, but still, he is also an employee. He is still an employee reporting to whom? Jones is an employee reporting to whom? 7839. Who is 7839? That is King. So now King is a, so Jones is reporting to King. So let us consider King as a manager or president. So King is a super authority. So Smith is a employee, Ford is a manager. Ford is still a employee to Jones. So I'll repeat, Smith is an employee, Ford is a manager. Ford might be manager to Smith, but still Ford is a employee to Jones. So Ford is an employee to Jones. So John might be manager to Ford, but still John is an employee. Jones is an employee to King. See, I'm having first level employee, first level manager, second level employee, second level manager, third level employee, third level manager. But th these people are still belong to employee table. They all belong to these three people, these three level belong to employee table. They are all on the same table, which means I have separate details for employee, separate details for first level manager, separate detail for first level employee, second level employee, third level manager. So I'll repeat, first level employee, first level manager, second level employee, second level manager, third level employee, third level manager, but they still belong to the same table. They are all in the same table, which means they see I have separate details for employees, separate details for first level manager, separate details for second level manager, separate details for third level manager. So if I ask details of employee whose name is Smith, so I'll get this one, details of employee whose name is Smith. So only that row. If they ask details of employees whose so the details of employees whose manager is who is Smith's manager. Details of the employees who is Smith's manager. So Smith's manager 7902, that is Ford. So I have to get this, but I have to write the details for the manager. So this is completely manager details and this is completely employee details. So what happens if it is employee, if it is employee, first level employee, we have to give the reference as E1. That's what I have written here. If it is table name 1, T1, table name 2, T2. So table name 1, they all belong to the same employee table. They all belong to employee table. But if it is employee details, I have to give the reference as T1. If it is manager's table, if it is manager's table, I have to give the reference as E2. If it is his manager's table, it is E3. If it is his manager, it is E4. If I want to give you a practical example, so consider I have Nitya here. Nitya. And I'm having Sai, I'm having Sonia, then Teja, and then Yamini, and then me. Yeah, let it be four people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. So Nitya is an employee. Nitya is an employee. Sai is Nitya's manager. Sonia is Sai's manager. Teja is Sonia's manager. Yamini is Teja's manager. But the people, see, first level employee, first level manager, second level employee, second level manager, third level employee, fourth level manager, fourth level employee, fifth level manager. But the people belong to the same table. They all belong to the same table. So what I'll do, I'll get confused. So what I'll do, I'll consider Nitya as employee 1, E1, Sai as E2. Sai is a still employee. He might be manager. Sai might be manager, but still he's an employee to the same table. Then Sonia. She might be manager's manager, but still she is an employee in the same table. Teja. She might be manager's manager, but still she is an employee. So I'll consider it as E4. And Yamini. She might be manager, but still she is an employee. So they all belong to the same table. They all belong to the same table. So as the level increases, the reference also increases. If it is employee, E1. If it is manager, E2. If it is his manager, E3. If it is his manager, E4. If it is his manager, E5. As the level increases, the reference is also increases. But the details are same. Whatever they ask, the details will be same. What in case if I ask Nitya's salary, employee salary? If I ask employee's salary, if it is employee, E1. If it is manager, E2. If it is his manager, E3. If it is his manager, E4. If it is his manager, E5. But they belong to the same table. They have the same details from the same table. So what in case if I ask employee salary? What I should write? Yeah, I want employee salary. So select E1 dot salary. Because employee salary. They are asking for employee salary. If they are asking for employee salary, it is E1. Manager's salary. E2 dot salary. Manager salary. E3 dot salary. Manager salary. E4 dot salary. What in case if it is employee's job? What I should write? Employee's job. E1 dot job. Manager's job. E2 dot job. Manager's job. E3 dot job. And if it is his manager, E4 dot job. Then what in case if they ask employee name? Any answer? In case if they ask employee name, E1 dot
One dot
E
in
name. 1 dot E name. Manager's name,
e, e, E2 dot E name.
manager's name, E2 dot.
E3 dot E name. E4
See,
dot E name.
let them ask any type of column. Name, name, salary, job, hire date, department number. Let them ask whatever the column they want, but make sure that whose name, whose details they are asking, whether it is the employee, E1. We have to specify the same column name. We have to specify the same column name: salary, job, e name, hire date, reporting manager, then commission, so on. So whatever the column name might be, we have to write the column name. But before that, we have to ensure whose name they're asking. If they're asking for employee's name, we have to specify the reference E1. If they're asking managers, E2. If they're asking managers, E3. So whatever they ask, column name remains same, but the reference changes. So this is from employee table. If it is department table, I want employees department name. What will be the query? Employees department name. So D1.
D1.
If it is employee, E1 for employee. If it is employees department, D1 dot D name. Managers department name,
D2 dot E name.
dot D name. Managers location.
D
Managers
D
location.
D3 dot location.
So you should remember this very carefully. We'll solve few queries, you will understand even better. So do one thing, make a subheading, self joint. Okay, subheading, this one self joint. Write a query to display. And don't forget, we have to write the joint condition. We have to write the joint condition. I'll let you know what is the joint condition. Write a query to display. Employee name and their manager name. Manager name, sorry, employee name and manager name. Write a query to display employee name and their manager name of employees. Any answer? Oh, I'll write one. So employee name and their manager name. So select E1 dot E name, employee name and their manager name. E2 dot E name from the reference, the table name. So before that, let me show you one. So consider this is employee table referred as E1. EMP E1 is employees table. EMP E2 is managers table. EMP E3, sorry, yeah, EMP E3 is managers table. EMP E4 is manager table. I'll repeat. If it is employee table, EMP E1. If it is managers table, EMP E2. Because E1 is a reference of employee from employee table. E2 is a reference of manager from employee table. E3 is a reference of manager from employee table. And they said that the joint condition is E1 dot mgr in or equals to E2 dot emp number. So we have to remember these joint condition to write in the where clause. Where E1 dot mgr in or equals to, again select E2 dot emp number. So do one thing, you just write this joint condition anywhere. So the query is name of the employees and their manager name. Write the joint condition E1 dot mgr in or equals to E2 dot emp number. Right, anyway, this joint condition will solve few more queries. E1 dot mgr in or equals to E2 dot emp number. So the query was employee name and their manager name. E1 dot e name, employee name, comma E2 dot e name, manager name from emp E1, employee table, emp E2, managers table, where the joint condition is E1 dot mgr in or equals to E2 dot emp number. So the joint condition is E1 dot mgr in or equals to E2 dot emp number. So we have seen this mgr in or equals to emp number in the employee and manager relationship, and this will remain constant for for the first level employee and first level manager. So I'll repeat: employee name, manager name, employee name, employee table E1, manager name, manager table E2, and the joint condition E1 dot mgr in or equals to emp dot E2 dot emp number. So employee name Smith, his manager name Ford, and we know that Ford is the employee now and Jones is his manager. Is it clear so far with this? Nitya and team, is it clear this? Understood? Sai, Sonia, Teja?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Yamini?
Yes, sir.
Copy this fast. We'll solve few queries and we'll wind up. You then copy the next query. Open next query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display employee name and salary. Employee name, comma salary, and manager name, comma his salary. Write a query to display employee name, comma salary, and manager name, comma his salary of employees. Of employees. I'll repeat the query. Write a query to display employee name, comma salary, and manager name, comma his salary of employees. Any answer for this? Employee name, E1 dot,
E1 dot E name,
comma his salary,
E1 E1 dot
salary.
Star.
salary,
Manager name,
E2 dot E name, comma
manager salary
E2 dot
E2 dot star.
from employee table
from
reference
EM
E1.
E1,
Manager table
comma EMP
reference
E2
where
where
joint condition
E1 where E1 dot MGR in
are equals to E2 dot
E2 dot employee number.
same again. Employee name, manager name, employee salary, manager salary. Copy this. And copy two last queries. Two last queries. Write a query to display. Write a query to display employee name and their manager name. Employee name and their manager name along with their salaries. Along with one second. Write a query to display employee name and their manager name along with the salary of employees. Along with the salary of employees who are getting salary greater than 2,500. I'll repeat the query. Write a query to display employee name and their manager name along with salary of employees who are getting salary greater than 2,500. Any answer? Select employee name E1 dot E name, comma
So,
Green is fast.
along select employee write a code display employee
Sorry,
name.
your screen is
screen.
One second. Is write a code display employee name and their manager name along with the employee's salary, along with the salary of employees who are getting salary greater than 2,500. So select E1 dot E name, comma, whose salary they are asking for? or I can go with
Employee salary.
they said that salary of employees, salary of employees. So E1 dot
Dot
sal
sal
E2 dot in
Two dot
in
from E1
EM
EM
EMPE to
E2
make
the joint condition E1 dot
1 dot
in
MZR
or in or equals to
equals to E2 dot
E
EMP number
and
and sal greater than
sal greater than
2500.
2000. We will get the output error. Line number 4, column ambiguously defined. Line number 4, they said that salary greater than 2500. Whose salary?
Whose employee salary
Oh,
even dot
it's E1 dot salary because they said that you are getting salary. Sorry, once again. Write about display employee name, comma and their manager name, employee name and their manager name, along with employees' salary who are getting greater than 2500, whose salary should be greater than 500, and that 2500 is employee salary. Employee salary should be greater than 2500. So we'll get the output. So these are the employees' name, their salary, and their manager name. And these are the people who are getting salary greater than 2500. Copy this. We'll solve one last query. Copy one last query. Write a query to display employee name and reporting manager. Employee name, reporting manager, where employees are working as a salesman, where employees are working as a salesman, and managers are getting salary greater than 1500. Copy past. I'll share the answer in the group. We have not left any time. Employee name, comma managers, sorry, employee name and reporting manager number, where employees are working as a salesman